Yeah, I hope you have a real good time today. I know the high riders are doing a beautiful job. I should inform that pilot that the landing strip is just over the hill, not here. Anyways, I don't know how many were here last year, but anyways, it's good to see you back again with the extras. Last year, I had a tremendous black eye, and I informed the crowd that it was due to Kevin trying to make me Grand Marshal. So anyways, to get even, they had my hair cut for cancer. Well, by God, it worked. I did get cancer. Last week, they informed me that I had leukemia. So now I got to prove to you where all the money's going. So anyways, I'm going to donate Kevin for the haircut now. So
right. And Kevin Blue especially for this year.
We actually appreciate that.
So anyways, I hope you all have a good time, and gentlemen, start your engines and let the show begin. She'll kill me.
I don't think you have to worry about her killing you. I think you're going to kill yourself soon enough.
Yeah, right, eh? Where's my chiropractor?
Terry, we need Fred.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I stopped.
So Fred, tell me about how'd you get this land? What year did you get it, and how did it all happen?
I believe I purchased it back in '69, '70 from an old bachelor, and after I purchased it, I ran into a few boys that were interested in sports, motocross and cross country. A fellow by the name of Jimmy Nixon who raced enduro bikes in the old country. Anyways, he decided that maybe he'd like to sort of build a little track around here and let the kids have fun. And so he was out there with the saw and the axe, and they cut a little trail through the bush, and that's how it all started.
So it's a classic example. You build it and they will come.
Yes, that's it.
So then it just, after the first couple years of building the track, and then it just slowly evolved into organized events, and then I guess crowds started showing up. And
yes, people seen that it was a recreational facility here, and then we had someone come along and said, well, mud bog pit would work real good. So we built a mud bog pit just down here, and then all the clubs started getting interested, and then the plainsmen from Edmonton, they decided that, hey, this would be a good facility to have the Alberta Mud Bog Association, and so we built two pits over here and did away with the curved pit because they didn't want to race in that. And so that was back in about '86, and next thing you know, we got the big races and our May Day rally weekend, and next thing you know, some guy said, oh, hey, a stock car club would really work good in here. Are you interested in putting a stock car track in? And the sprint car boys really liked this track, and they said it was hard on them because the G-force was so great. It's basically a fishbowl.
yeah.
And so when this track is conditioned right, they can do it. They can really do it. And we had no serious accidents. I think we had number 24, and he was racing around the track, and his wheels hit the other car, and he went airborne. And our flagman here was leaning out the gate, and he was watching the cars go by when this car went airborne, and we grabbed him and just yanked him in as the car went by. It would have cut him in two.
Wow.
And we still have the airfoil from number 24 around here somewhere. Corner 1, anytime, whether it was just regular stock cars and that, I do know that Sedgwick had a bunch that come down here all the time for racing, and I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he come around the corner and he hit that puddle there and sent the water way up the hill, and all of my animal hill on the corner where all the Alex crew would hang out up there with their open coolers. Yeah, they just scream and think that was the greatest. Well, at the trophy presentation, we'd usually give the rubber ducky award to the guys that hit the slough.
The water. So what was your biggest crowd do you think you ever drew?
Well, that 86 weekend where it had rained an inch the following previous Sunday and snowed a foot. Well, by Thursday night, all the snow was gone. Friday night, all the contestants and that are showing up, and oh, it was just sheer mud. I pulled every crew in with the tractor to get them set up. And during that long weekend, there was over 5,000 spectators and contestants and their pit crews.
Wow,
and
that's
all that.
That's a lot of people to have in the mud.
And we had parking. My whole place was just campers and parking all over. And the main road on the races coming down to the track, that half mile, they were camped the full half mile. Both sides of the road.
Well, the weather didn't stop them.
No, they... at Alex there at the UFA, the guys figured that was the best business weekend they ever had. The one guy sold rubber boots like you wouldn't believe. He said girls come in with little tiny feet and buy size 12 rubber boots. It didn't matter what. And they still ask me, when am I holding more races so they can get more rubber boot sales. Yeah, well, he's riding a damn trike around, and when we had the hill over here, well, we had a bunch of guys up on top of the hill watching mud bugs and all that, while Johnny's riding around his trike, not interfering with anybody, but he shouldn't have been riding a trike.
Yeah.
Well, this one guy's fat kid, and yeah, I don't know, he's 10 years old, something like that. Johnny ran over his foot. Well, this kid is screaming and hollering like he was wounded, right? And the old man seen that and topped the hill. He starts coming down the hill. But nobody knew that he was pissed beyond belief, you know. And he just folded. He just absolutely folded coming down the hill. And he lays at the bottom of the hill, and everybody thought, my God, he broke his back, he's unconscious, you know. Well, then the plainsmen, they get a hold of Johnny and just start wailing and beating on him because they're going to have this monstrous lawsuit. The guy's got a broken back and all the rest. Still not realizing that the guy's passed out because he's
too drunk?
Yeah, too drunk. Well, usually I power out about midnight. And so between midnight and 7 o'clock in the morning,
yeah, they're on their own.
Funny things happen. And I'm not around to, you know, stop. It just, the noise, the thunder, the smell, and those guys hit that first corner and they are just, and if you can get them around, and you can get them around the corner with no accidents, then you got yourself a race.